Ooh, I don't need no 1 minute man. I don't need no minute man. Ooh, let me tell you, let me tell you. Yeah, yeah. I don't need no minute man. Mm, 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 mm. Wake me up, show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Well, hello, y'all, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do a review of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 1, Episode 10, Rolling the Dice. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Welcome to the family, and to all of my nieces and nephews who've been here with your auntie for the long haul. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, what can I say? 90 Day Fiance The Other Way gave us a couple of little surprises, didn't it? It was just, if I had to rate this episode, I would rate it a C. It wasn't a filler episode. It just wasn't all that, you know. But you know your auntie, I'm going to spice it up for y'all, okay? Because you took the time to be here. I'm going to take the time to spice it up for you. The first couple I want to talk about is Tiffany. Tiffany said this mofo gave me a laundry list. And I mean, when I say a laundry list of crimes that he has committed, but I forgive him. And I'm still going to marry him the day after tomorrow. I don't care that this mofo picked up a whole refrigerator and pawned that mofo. I do not care that he stole money from his job. I am a woman from Maryland, Fredericksburg, Maryland. I'm desperate enough to marry this motherfucker. Although I know that he's days out of rehab. He has already had a drunkard, stupid, he was in a drunkard, he had a bachelor party. He had strippers, naked strippers. He was drunk with his friends. Ain't no telling what else he had to do or did do. But I'm going to stay with him and I'm going to marry him because at this point I love him. Now, my little boy already told me he don't want to be here. He said he don't want to be somewhere with a whole bunch of trash and doo-doo. Okay? But she said, baby, overlook the doo-doo. Overlook the trash. And this trashy man that I got, we gonna make it work. We gonna make it happen. And I'm getting married. So she says that the family is having, you know, a little party for her and all of that kind of stuff. And her sister, Laura, is on her way. So we see her joining up with the family. You know, they all standing in line greeting. And they're having drinks, popping bottles, all that. Okay? This is their custom. And this is now her family. She left her family in the United States to come here and be with this mofo because with his criminal record, as long as it is, he is no chance in hell in getting into the United States. Bring it! So she's having a party. She's apprehensive about some things. She keeps saying, I don't know whether or not I want to be with him. These are red flags. I mean, these are signs. Hell and brimstone is dropping out of the air, and I just don't know if I want to be with him or not, but I'm marrying him anyway. So we see the sister Laura arrives at the house. Ronald is, everybody's in the yard. They just took a nice little toast. And next thing we know, we hear a blood-curdling screech coming out of Ronald's mouth. The little boy. Can't think of what his name is, but, I don't say kids' names no way. So he lets out this blood-curdling screech. I mean, the little boy just screaming like a mofo. Everybody stop what they doing and getting up, everybody about ready to, And he's screaming because the sister has arrived. He see Laura comes through the gate. This is, some semblance of being at home. So my daughter was like, Mom, who the hell is that screaming? I said, the little boy. She said, why he screaming like that? But nevertheless, he screams and she comes up and, next thing you know, they end up in the kitchen. She has some questions for Ronald about his arrest record and about the things that he's done. Because, she said her and her mother are, concerned about it. So here she is, as being young. It looked like she right out of her teenage years. Maybe 21, 22 at the most. And she's got to carry the mother's burdens down by the riverside. And so she begins to tell Ronald, I'm a little concerned, my mother and I. We're concerned that, with everything that you did, that you could possibly do it again, that you could relapse and do it again. And so we're concerned. Now, my mother's not here, and I'm the one that's talking for my mom. And so Ronald goes into this love story about how much he loves Tiffany and how much he loves the little boy, and just seeing them is going to make him be a responsible man, and he's going to step up to the plate, and he's going to do whatever he has to do in order to keep the family together. And I'm calling BS on the play. Because nobody and nothing can cause you to change. You have to change because you want to change. See, change ain't change until you change. And Ronald, I'm afraid, has not changed, because if he had changed, when he went to that bachelor's party and all of that alcohol was there, he wouldn't have been chugging any of that stuff down. He would have got his butt up out of there. He has not changed. He still believes that he has the power in himself, okay, to be able to rise above his former addictions. Now, before they left the clinic, okay, when she got here straight off the plane, to pick him up from a rehab center, the director sat both of their asses down and told them that you are going to more than likely find yourself addicted to something else. But this mofo don't believe that his steak. He doesn't believe that as long as he remains around these people. Now, we saw the family popping bottles and taking it to the head. He didn't have an ice cube chance in hell of getting better. But okay. He sits there and tells the sister, all this stuff, and the sister begins to cry. And she says, well, you know what? You have the blessings from my family to get married. Laura, they didn't need any blessings. They didn't need any blessings. They're going to get married. In spite of all of the flags, in spite of all of the lightning bolts that are coming down from the sky, they're going to get married. So, she's crying. She's emotional about it. He hugs her and everything and, tries to, So the next day, he's driving in the car. They both had to stay in separate homes because traditionally the bride and groom in Africa, the bride and groom are not to be, sleep in under the same roof the night before the wedding. That's traditionally here too. I mean, Those are our customs. Usually, the bride and the groom, even if they live together, stay in a separate home before they get married, the night before the wedding. But okay, I digress. And so he's gotten a call from her dad, and her dad is at a casino. Okay? And now I know it's casino, but I always say casino. So he's driving to the casino, but he's worried because he hasn't been in the casino for 6 months. Because, see, this was part of his addiction. He was addicted to gambling. And so the noises, the smells, the constantly going on is addictive to him. He couldn't find another mofo to go pick Daddy-O up from the casino. You mean to tell me that he couldn't text him back and say, Dad, can you meet me in the parking lot? Dad, can you take an Uber to the end of the casino parking lot so that I'm not tempted? But she said that, her and her dad are reconciling the relationship, so I doubt very seriously if the dad even knows what the severity of this man's issues are, and that he's fresh, okay? Fresh out of rehab. She's on the phone with him. She's concerned about it because he called her to try to get strength. And now she making it about her again. She making it about her. This mofo need help. But anyway, he's not going to get any help from her. That's for damn sure. The next couple I want to talk about is Paul and Kareen. They have found themselves finally off the boat. And they are in the middle of the Amazon. Bitch. No way in the world would I have taken that trip. But okay. He like it. Auntie love it. So Paul has this looming dilemma over his head. Whether or not he is going to be accepted by the Brazilian government, is his lawyer going to be able to come through with him? He's got bags for days. He and Karine had a private room on the ship to the Amazon. He tells Karine, I need you to stay with the bags because I don't want anybody to steal anything. She like, okay, Paul. So Paul grabs the longest and the biggest one. He get to walking down and everything. And next thing we see is Karine ass coming down and stuff too. She ain't stayed with nothing. Karine said, the hell, they take it, they take it. So they get, a little ride over to, the parents' home and everything. So they arrive at the parents' home, and Karine and, Karine's mom is happy to see her. Paul comes in and she was like, stop. And he was like, stop. So she said, sit down, Paul, sit down. Trying to be hospitable. And so Karine sits down on the chair. She tells her mother that, she's in pain because she has a urinary tract infection. And so, the mother was like, is Paul helping your ass? And she was like, when I'm in pain and everything, and he sees that I'm really not feeling good, he helps me. But other than that, he don't help me. So the mother was like, well, good thing you're going to be staying here with me. She said, you know what, Ma? The mofo ain't changed. He ain't changed one bit. He's still the same raggedy piece of husband that he was from before I married him. And so, the mother like, he a jerk. He ain't about jack. Paul says that he got to use the bathroom. Wonder how many little rubber things he had to take off to get that accomplished. Okay. Because as we know, he wears all kinds of, safety gear for his little wing. So anyway, she's sitting there, she talking with the mom and everything. Next thing we see is Paul outside, getting the luggage, talking about how his mother-in-law don't really bunk with him like that. And, so, he a little concerned, but about the relationship. But at the same time, he really does need to go ahead and tell them that, they believe that I'm a terrorist here. So he's outside with the dad, and, they banging, some wood together. Look like they trying to build a fence, a hut, a yard. I don't know what the hell they trying to build, but they trying to build something. So the dad said, here, take this hammer and his nail and go head on. So, Paul out there, pity patting with the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? He pity pat. His dad said, put some beef behind that, mofo. Put some beef behind that. Go ahead on and hit that thing like that. Hit that. Aye. But Paul, he's still out there. What a sorry. So Paul at this point has to tell him, and Kareem's in the window with her mother, and they looking out. They like, he a sorry mofo. Like he ain't about jack. He can't even get a nail through a piece of wood. And so they come up, on the front. Paul's like, he telling the dad, Dad, I got something I gotta tell you. I don't know how. Let me pull out my little translator app. So, they pull it all out and everything. And so Paul starts talking. But, really, he didn't say it the way he was supposed to. So Kareem said, let me take over. So Kareem was like, Paul, as you all know, Mom and Dad, he got an arrest record 50 miles long, okay? And he's always running from it. Well, basically, when he filled out the paperwork, I guess, when they pulled everything up, it looks like he's a terrorist. The dad was like, terrorist? Terrorist? Daddy almost lost it up in that mofo. Now, as we know, Kareem's father is an ex-police officer. You know what I'm saying? In the community, he's a man of stature. So he's sitting up there now thinking that he got a mofo up in his house. So Kareem is like, they've got to, it's the translation. I don't know what the hell he got in his record, but something in his record translated to that. And until we're hoping and praying that the lawyer is going to be able to change that translation so that he can stay here. So the mama was like, is the bitch going to be here for you when you had a baby? And so, she asked Paul, gave Paul the app and everything. And Paul, like, I don't know what the dad said. Look, he got to fix this. He got to fix this, and I mean fix this quick. Because I'm not playing with Paul. He can't stay up in my house underneath my roof. And if this is what they think about him, because at the same, this gonna bring something down on me. So we still gotta wait and see how all of that plays out with Paul and the family. Because really, the family, they don't bunk with Paul. They don't like Paul. They don't respect him or anything. Mama is just like done with him completely. But Daddy-O is still trying to get his mofo the benefit of the doubt. So, next couple I want to talk about is dumbass Cody and Evelyn. Like if Evelyn, I saw her on Instagram. Talk about she had lunch or something like that with one of her followers who said she was kind. She was smart, and she was important. And I'm like, who the hell you think you fooling, Evelyn? Don't nobody like you. If anybody's following you, they following you to troll your ass. This is the nastiest girl. Now, one thing I can say about Evelyn is she trying to be real about it. She ain't got no cut call. She don't have no decorum. She don't have no tact. She just says whatever comes to her brain. So we see her and Cody go to, their little shack of a little restaurant. They dusting stuff off, you know what I'm saying? Because, the winter season, I guess really people ain't bunking down there with them. So they got this bar and grill. He's like, I invested all of this money in this to turn this business around. It makes a lot of money, but this is the money I really want to live off of. Cody really think that this girl is going to stay with him for the rest of his life, that he's going to wife her. She's not wife material. She don't want to be wife material. This girl can't stand even the thought of being married to him or anybody else. So Cody goes on to talk about the restaurant and what they need to do. And girlfriend started dropping all kinds of numbers. I said for her, she was over here staying with him and his family for 6 months. This bitch says, basically, we got the bathroom need to be fixed. That's about $5,000. We got to get this fixed over here. That's about 1,500. Need to get some running water, some sewage stuff, something in here so the drinks can be halfway sanitized. Can you imagine drinking out that? We need to get this over here. That's like 2,500. We got to get, he said, wait a minute, are you talking about U.S. dollars? She said, yeah, I'm talking about U.S. dollars. But the first investment that we need to make around this mofo, I said, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. But Cody feels like he's already spent the $40,000. He wants to be married to the girl. He said he wanted to be married to her when he first met her. He don't have anything to go back home to. So he's stuck with dealing with this bullshit coming from this girl. No, hell no, you not. Get your coat, your hat, your flip-flops, whatever, your goggles, whatever you got to get and get the fuck out of there. You are not stuck. You got a whole Mormon village waiting for you in Washington. You can pick yourself up and start all over again. So he wants to have this conversation with her about children and about marriage. She said, look, damn it, I don't want that. He said, well, she said, that ain't in my plan. That's not my makeup. That ain't how I'm built. He was like, what you mean? She was like, that ain't how I'm built. I'm not built like that. I don't want that from you. I don't want that from anybody. He said, well, what you want? She said, I just want to make money. Show me the money. I don't care about anything else but that. Dinero, pesos, American dollars, euros. I want the money. I want to live my life out on the sunny sand, and I want to spend somebody's money. And that's a sad place to be at. Because it says that the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's why she's so evil. Because the only thing that she desires in life is not happiness. Not the satisfaction of fulfilling your life, wishes and your purpose for your life. Thank you so much, Aaliyah, for the $4.99 super chat. Look at that cute little picture. Love you, Auntie. You get me through my week. Oh, thank you, boo. And y'all get me through mine. She just want this, y'all. That's it. And Cody feel like he can change her mind. When a person show you who they are, believe them. This girl is showing him who she is over and over. That's why you can't really fault her for being a nasty ass person that she is, because at least she keeping it all away 100. 100. Unlike the next couple. Submit. Submit ain't keeping nothing 100. He doing 10% of the truth. First of all, Jenny, this mofo catfished you. She gonna sit there and talk about he done, broke promises to you. He done broke the picture. So we see Submit. Now we know last week his father was like, turn your location on, bitch. I want to know where you at. Submit was like, no, I ain't doing all that now, daddy. I ain't doing all that. He said, no. Ain't no need to get nobody pick me up from the airport, Dad. I'm good. I'm going to bring my ass home. I just got to find a way to tell this 60-year-old white woman that that's what I got to do. Because she ain't playing with me. Now, Submit been at this place where her to left his telemarketing job, still ain't got my cable and my Sprint bill right since he left. But he done been staying over there with Jenny for 30 days now and 30 nights. And his family was like, look, we on to you. Something the hell going on. Ain't no money coming to the house, bitch. And we need to know what's going on with you, Submit. We ain't playing with your ass no more. Now, if you pack your So Submit's got to tell Jenny. They out. They walking and everything. Jenny got her nice little outfit on, all covered up. Submit jeans look like they needed, a good rinsing and a good washing, a good scrubbing on the back of a tree. Like just scrub the mofo jeans you got on because the bitches is walking on their own. He wanted to go right, and the and the jeans making him go left. So they walking. She like, it's a nice day. There ain't no smut, no pollution, and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, damn, ain't no way in hell I could live there. So they walking and everything, and they talking, and the whole time, Submit got to tell Jenny. So Submit was like, look, Jenny, stop for a minute. I gotta tell you something. She was like, what? He was like, you know how my father been blowing my phone up and everything? She was like, mm-hmm. He was like, the gig up. She was like, what you mean the gig up? He was like, I gotta go back home. Jenny was like, what? He was like, I gotta go back home. Jenny said, oh no, you can't. What am I supposed to do? I can't catch a bus here. I can't catch a cab. I can't catch a camel. Bitch, I can't even get on a donkey around this mofo. I need you to I need you to breathe. Bitch, I can't go to the grocery store. I can't do anything. Oh, no. Hell no, you ain't doing that. So Submit was like, I got to. I don't have no other choice. My family on to me. She said, now, come on now, Submit. What I'm supposed to do? Just sit around this mofo and count dust? Like, what am I supposed to do? And so Submit was like, yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. Because I got to go back home. My family is on to me. Give me, y'all. My family is on. Jenny said, look, you done already broke a promise to me. You said that you was going to marry me. You didn't do that. And now you're leaving me here by myself. I can't do anything without you. Can y'all imagine being in another country? You don't know the language. You don't know the street names. Because, bitch, it ain't no street names. It ain't nothing but dust. And you got to remember the last tree that your ass passed. Okay, there's a tree here. I'll be around that mofo counting trees and all kinds of bushes, dirt patches, and some mulch trying to find. But, like where the heck? Like, where the hell am I at? Like, give me a couple of rocks. Let me paint them mofos red on the top so I can just drop them bitches off the jitney. You know what I'm saying? Just like, just be dropping rocks. And so I know my way back. Oh, bitch. I have to be winking at mofos, you know what I'm saying? Coming out there. I'm going to have to hook up with somebody. I'm going to have to meet some friends around that motherfucker. Tap dance in the middle of the street, bitch. Ain't no way in the world Submit gonna go home and leave me in there like that. Man, I'd have been on the first thing smoking in the United States. Man, I'd have been like Forrest Gump out that joint. I'd have been running to... Submit was like, I got to roll. Jenny was like, how long you gonna be? Submit was like, I don't know. I can't promise you nothing. Wait a minute, hold up. You mean to tell me you getting ready to leave me and you don't know when you coming back? And you seriously think I'm gonna stand up here? Who gonna cut my mofo toenails while you go? Y'all, ain't no way in the world y'all auntie would have been sitting in a room for not even a day by myself. And women are not treated equally over that mofo. And you white with blue eyes? Baby blue at that? What? I'm out of here, Submit. Show me where the airport is. So Jenny's sitting there talking about all I could do is sit here and watch this mofo pack his bags. Because I done walked away from everything. I don't have nothing in the United States. Yes, you do. Why is it that they think that their families have just disowned them because they made a decision to go there? Don't you know that your family is longing for you to wake the fuck up and come back? So Submit was like, I gotta go. I gotta get this straight. And I wouldn't do it if I have to. Mm-mm. Oh, hell no. So Jenny is left there sitting on the bed. She hugging him and kissing him. And she don't know when. She don't know when he coming back. This bitch ain't say, I'm coming back in a week. He ain't say, I'm coming back in 2 weeks. He said, I don't know when I'm coming back. He get up in a little jitney or whatever the hell he was. And he was like, I got to do this. My family after me. They gonna make my life difficult if I stay here. My daughter called it something. I can't remember what my daughter called it because, you know, she done been all over the world. So she know that stuff. She told me what it was and why you had to go back and all that old kind of old stuff. But I was like, all right, if you don't write it down and break the words down for your mama, damn it, I can't repeat it to my nieces and nephews. Okay. Just act like you ain't never tell me. Because Auntie don't know. But Jenny's stuck. Then this motherfucker gonna tell me, I'm gonna leave you some food. I'm gonna leave you plenty of food. I'm gonna make sure I leave you plenty of candles. Bitch, I'm not a dog. You're not gonna leave me in here like a dog trying to eat some victuals. Are you crazy? That's what you do to dogs when you leave them at the kennel, bitch. This ain't a kennel. And Jenny went for it, y'all. Ain't no way in hell you would have been treating me like that. But this what she want. She really in love with him. And at first I thought this was a love story. But now I'm looking at this and saying, nah, man. He don't love her. Because love don't make you leave me like a dog in a crate. Love don't make you leave me like I'm in a kennel. Love don't make you stack up food like... Hell no. This ain't love. Talking about love. Last but not least is Laura and Aladdin. Bitch. She said she was so jet lagged that when she went to bed, all she did was sleep. She said she was tired as I don't know what. She wake up in the morning looking right raggedy, hair fluffy in a mofo. And Aladdin is laying right there. Aladdin wants to brag about the jiggy. He said she got home, washed her ass, and we got the jiggy on. He just laughing. So the producer said, tell me about the jiggy. Break that down for me, because you know, I ain't had nothing since I've been over here filming this bullshit. So tell me about the jiggy. So he was like, no, I ain't talk about that. She said, let me tell you about the jiggy. Thank you so much, Shelly. Alan Martin for the $5 super chat. Hey, Auntie, love watching you. Thank you, boo. Aline. Thank you, Bam. Thank you. So she said, I tell you about the jiggy. It lasted 2 minutes. Woo! Wake me up. Cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Wake me up. Cause I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Bitch, I'm Missy Elliott on that. What? Ooh, I don't want no minute man. I don't need no minute man. This mofo lasting 2 minutes. He young. But this mofo think he packing up. Y'all, this mofo think he packing all 2 minutes, she looked at her and was like, he said, no, she didn't say that. She said, yes, she did say that. So she wakes up in the morning. She all, sex deprived. After 6 months, you know what I'm saying? My daughter said, Mom, he like a little baby. I said, yeah, he like a little baby. He like a little baby. But I'm going to tell you right now, your auntie ain't changing no mofo diapers. Bitch, I ain't no way in the world that I would be with somebody and you lasted 2 minutes. Man, I be walking around that mofo with a boombox on and I have Missy Elliott playing in my ear. I be crying. I don't want no many man. Oh. Hey. So she said, I got some in my bag. I want to get some on my bag and I want to, kind of show it to you and everything. I want to see how you think, what you think about that. So he was like, all right, this. She goes on into a little bag and everything. She pulls out a massager. If you 18 and under, hell out. So he was like, what's that? What's that, a microphone? She said, well, I mean, you can blow into it. She said, it's a little sex toy. He said, what you mean sex toy? She said, it's a sex toy. He said, give it here. Let me see. This motherfucker take it to his mouth. Get the ripping and practice on. I said, you ain't supposed to have that at your mouth like that. He opened that joint up. He said, what's this? She said, a sex toy. For the it's a jiggy. That motherfucker had it in his hand like this, right? He said, what is it? She said, it's a jiggy. He said, what, man? Fuck you. He was out that cotton freaking bed in a single bed. Bitch was like Superman about that. He went over to that drawer. He was like, what? He was like, man, what the? He couldn't believe it. He took that picture and threw that picture in the drawer. She was like, I mean, well, oh, man, it's something for, for us to, use in the bedroom. He said, you need this? You need this. She's standing over there. I mean, a lot of women in the United States have it. He said, I ain't in the United States. I'm not in the United States. People that use these because they ain't getting satisfied. Hello? Hello, that's me. But instead, she punked out. Because she knows she in the country where she can mofo get dragged in the middle of the street for having that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But I wouldn't give a rat's behind. First of all, I wouldn't have been over there if I had to be in the cotton freaking store buying all of that stuff. But this motherfucker done got mad. He done threw it in the drawer. He done with it. He don't want nothing to do with it. She's standing over there saying, I ain't want you to get mad. He said, man, I'll be right back. She said, where you going? He said, bitch, I said I'll be back. I got to go and take a walk. So he leaves out and everything. And now she feeling stupid. But what about the coochie cream and all of that stuff you got? You didn't just buy that. You brought a couple of things. So stop faking and stop playing with the man. So, he outside, he's smoking a cigarette. He like, you know what? Over here, we don't play that kind of stuff. We don't play them kind of games. I'm enough man for her. Okay? I'm from Tunisia. And I'm living in Qatar. And I'm enough for her. No, you're not. She said it just ain't doing it for her. But instead of her telling him the truth of the matter, she gonna lie. So she goes outside. He said, I'll be in there. She turned her tail around and walked back. And the minute she did that, and she told me, I ain't never seen him this mad except for when he blocks me on Facebook. I guess that's how mad she is. I thought about her son. I thought about her son when her son said, my mother messes stuff up. Every relationship that my mother has been in, she's messed it up. Because the next time when he comes up into the room, she like, let me just go head on and throw it in the trash can. Where's the trash? She said it's in the kitchen. Where it been? She said, okay. So she takes it, wraps it up in a bag, and throws it in the trash can. She knows she ain't throw that damn thing away. She said the trash, they ain't coming to pick up the trash for a month. I'm just going to keep dipping in, dipping it and taking it out every other day. But for real, you a woman, you a grown woman. Why can't you tell him you don't satisfy me? Because you're in a country where it's unacceptable for you to do that kind of stuff. But if it wasn't satisfying me, your auntie bold enough to tell you, now I'm going to try to do it with some dignity and some class, and I'm going to try to be respectable. But if you doing 2 minutes, I'm ghost anyway. But all you going to see is the back of my ass while I'm running. And it's going to be jiggling too. Okay? And they going to be like, you know what? It must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. Bitch, I be running. You never see me again. 2 minutes? So anyway, the next time we see them, they at the apartment, they getting ready to go out. It's the second day. They going out for the night. He telling her she taking too long. Why she dragging? So she gets in the car. He driving a mofo car, shifting. You know what I'm saying? Gears slipping and everything. She said, yeah, you know, basically the car ain't getting no gas. You know, he trying to ride and, you know, because, see, she's in a country where she can't say anything and everything she want to say. She ain't found that out yet. But I'm telling you, before it's all said and done, she gonna find that out. So she's riding in the car and everything, and she's telling him about the car. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you know, maybe we need to open up a mechanic shop since you know everything about cars. She said, yeah, I sure do. I work for an automobile dealer or whatever she did while she was here in the States. And she said, and I know a lot about cars. And just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I don't know. Well, boo, you a woman, but over there, she gonna find some stuff out. So anyway, they riding in the car and everything, and you know, he starts talking about, you know, why do American women use sex toys in the bedroom? Is it that the American men, or is it that they're not being satisfied with sex? And, you know, so she's trying to explain it away. And he's like, well, how would you feel if I had, you know, one of those little plastic blow-up things? And she was like, well, you don't need that. You could just use your hand. She said, well, I guess I could use mine, too. She a nasty old freak. First of all, boo-boo, you in the bed with a little kid. The age difference between the two of y'all is humongous. So if you did not feel like being a tutor and an educator and having patience with them, then you know what you should have did? You should have left him alone. He a little teeny boy. What you saying, boo? That popped out for me for some reason. What you just saying to Pink? Hey, Auntie, love your video, sis. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, boo. That's right, Lisette, Rico. She said she didn't do her homework. Okay? And C.A. Gazelle is just cracking up. So the next thing she said, well, you know what? I really got something I want to talk to you about. Because she figures now, she realizes now that he's still mad about the incident. Yeah, that ain't going away for a long time. So she says, you know what? There's something else I want to talk to you about. You know, I asked you to get rid of one person on Facebook, and you blocked me. I told you don't accept no invitations from anybody that's new. Bitch, if you don't get your finger out my face, I thought that was a total violation of his space. Totally disrespectful to him. What if I sat up here all day long and I'm sitting up here and I got my finger in your face like that? That's offensive. You don't talk to me with your finger all up in my face and then you trying to tell me who I'm supposed to friend and who I'm not supposed to friend. Like, who the hell are you talking to and why are you using a pointer? You blocked me on social media. Who gives a damn? You petty. He said, I blocked you because you was acting stupid. He said, this woman is on it showing how to clean up and how to use different simple things. She in her drawers. What she got a bra and some underwear on while she doing it, and she hot as hell. And I wanted to see, knock two birds off with one stone. I wanted to see her clean up, plus I wanted to see her eyes. Well, I told you to block her, and you didn't block her, and girl, if you don't, Laura, your beauty has faded. All of our beauty fades. I am nowhere as cute as I used to be. I am nowhere as attractive as I used to be. Stuff hurting in places, boo. I ain't even know it would ever hurt. I got gray hair and everything. But you got to learn how to grow with the age that you are. Now, it doesn't mean that you got to be an old ass hack. But you have to understand that there are going to be younger, more attractive women, but you got to be secure in who you are. And in order to be secure in who you are, you got to know where you are in life. And no, I'm not going to compete with a 20-year-old girl's body. I'm not going to compete with a 30-year-old woman's body. But I can run circles around them intellectually. I can run circles around them with my wit, with the beauty of who I am, knowing who I am and whose I am. But you done checked out. You want to compete. Why the hell your old ass on social media worrying about whether or not somebody checking for your man or not? But her son said, every relationship she gets in, she blows it for herself. He told her, he said, look, you only been here 2 days. Can we just have a good night? She sat in that car and shut her trap. But the way that she was pointing her fingers in his face like that is disrespectful. She reminds me of a 50-plus-year-old Nicole with Azan. Don't know your place. Disrespecting the man in his space. Feeling like somebody owe you something. And that you can be disrespectful. I swear she reminds me of Nicole. And Nicole gonna be about that damn old when Azan decides to even have the next date with her. She's gonna ruin it. And I'm just saying, where's all the other stuff you got? Where's the sex for dummies? Where's the coochie cream? Why you ain't just come out and be upfront with him about everything? Why you ain't say, I got a couple of things in my bag? Because you don't know who you are. If you're not satisfied, tell a man, no, you're not enough man for me in that area. You're enough man for me. But the sex ain't doing it for me. It's not doing it. I can't sit up here and just be unsatisfied. We have to take an object to satisfy myself when I got a whole man right here. But see, he's a little boy. He's inexperienced with sex. He calling it jiggy jiggy. Come on now. You're a grown man talking about jiggy jiggy. Call it what it is. Laura is about to find some stuff out. All these people about to find some stuff out. Because this is crazy. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. That is the end of my review. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you're here at YouTube. Thank you so much to all of my moderators and to everybody who super chatted me tonight. I really do appreciate you. Tomorrow, I will be coming with my review on the family Chantel, and I hope that you all join me then. I love you all to pieces. Have a great night and a great Tuesday. Love you. Mwah.